just dive right in. Welcome to today's explainer, where we are going deep into the invisible digital footprint. Most of us kind of just assume we only exist on Google, right? But there is this entire hidden layer of the internet. We are talking about a completely searchable database where basically every photo, username, and email you have ever used is just sitting there waiting to be found. So today I'm going to walk you through 7 tools the absolute pros use to find anyone, anywhere in literally a matter of minutes. So what does the internet really know about you? Well, before we start peeling back the layers to answer that, I do need to give you a quick warning. These 7 tools that the professionals use, they are very real, they are completely legal, and they are incredibly powerful. Our goal here today is strictly educational, alright? This is about self auditing, it's about protecting yourself and truly understanding your own exposure. Now, to understand how we can track down anyone so fast, we first need to define our method, which is OSINT or open source intelligence. In a nutshell, it's the collection and analysis of data gathered from publicly available sources to generate actionable intelligence. This is the exact professional methodology we'll be using to audit our own digital footprints today. Alright, level 1, the basics. We're talking usernames and breaches. We're going to start peeling this onion at the most common layer of exposure, what I like to call the gateway drug of OSINT, and that would be tools like Sherlock and WhatsMyName. These are brilliant, honestly, because they're so simple. They exploit a fundamental human flaw, the fact that most of us just use the exact same username on Reddit, Twitch, and pretty much everywhere else online. The sheer scale of this is what's really fascinating. 400, that is the number of platforms these tools scan in mere seconds to hunt down your digital aliases. You just plug your go-to username in, hit enter, and bam, it instantly searches 400 different websites to see exactly where else you exist. And that speed and scale is exactly why this is so dangerous. A single username from some forgotten 2014 gaming forum, that can be the thread that unravels your entire online sweater. I seriously challenge you to run your own go-to username through these tools. You'll be absolutely shocked to see how an abandoned account from a decade ago can lead an investigator straight to your real name and your current location. Now, this builds into an even deeper layer of vulnerability with a pretty fascinating power couple. First up, we have I been phoned, which is the polite tool, right? It just tells you if your email was breached. But then we have DeHashed, the not so polite version. DeHashed aggressively exposes exactly what was in that breach, showing your leaked passwords, your home addresses, and your IP addresses in plain text. The crucial takeaway here is that hackers aren't usually sitting in dark rooms typing furiously, breaking complex code like in the movies. Nah. They just grab those old passwords exposed on DeHashed from leaked forums and they try them on your current active accounts. This is exactly why running a self audit with these tools on your own email is an absolutely essential, totally eye opening experience. Moving right along to level 2, the physical and visual. This is all about faces and connections. Okay, this is the one I warned you about earlier, PimEyes. It's a reverse face search engine, and honestly, it is staggeringly powerful. You upload a single selfie to this tool, and it immediately scars the public web for literally every other photo of your face it can find anywhere on the internet. There is a hard truth in the OSINT community. Privacy is effectively gone once you're indexed, and man, it is undeniably true. Whether you're just a blur in the background of a stranger's wedding gallery or there are old tagged photos of you from some party back in 2019, PimEyes is going to find them. Once your face is out there, it's out there forever. So, my strong advice, go scrub those public high res shots from your accounts today. Seriously. Now, if those first few tools we looked at were just basic flashlights, this next tool, Maltego, is a full blown forensic crime board. We're not talking about a basic web search anymore. This is professional grade software used by investigative journalists and even the FBI to visually build out complex cases. Maltego works in 4 terrifyingly simple steps. Step 1, you just drop in a single email or phone number. Step 2, the tool visually maps out connections to uncover linked accounts. Step 3, it branches out, mapping family members and related businesses. And finally, step 4, it connects all those dots to pinpoint an actual physical location. All of that from one tiny piece of starting data. It's wild. Alright, let's get into level 3, the intimate homes and habits. You're all probably familiar with how Google indexes websites, right? Well, there's this incredibly powerful tool called Shodan. And Shodan indexes the Internet of Things. It actually searches for physical devices that are actively connected to the open internet. Just think about the vulnerable devices routinely visible on Shodan. We are talking smart fridges, baby monitors, routers, security cameras. It is crazy. People are absolutely horrified to discover that their own home baby monitors and security cameras are just actively broadcasting to the public, all because they left the default manufacturer passwords on. You really need to check your home IP on Shodan and close those open ports immediately. Next up is Epios, which honestly might just be the most personal tool on our entire list today. By simply entering an email address into the Epios search bar, it instantly returns your hidden Google account name, your profile photo, and crucially, every single review you've ever left on Google Maps. The big issue here is that those reviews aren't just harmless opinions about, a restaurant or a local dry cleaner. They effectively create a highly detailed behavioral map of your entire life. They show investigators exactly where you've eaten, where you worked, and where you've lived over the years. I highly recommend you go and delete your public Google review history immediately after watching this explainer. Finally, we reach level 4, the Pro Tools. Let's look at dashboards and next steps. Tool number 7 brings us to the IntelTechniques dashboard. This is the absolute starting point for professionals on almost every single investigation, and they often couple it closely with hunter.io, which is a tool that instantly helps you find professional email formats for basically anyone at any company. And as a little bonus to wrap up our toolkit, we have one more incredible tool for you called Spiderfoot. Spiderfoot is essentially an automated junior investigator. It takes your target and automatically runs over 200 separate checks for you with just the click of a button. Seeing an automated sweep like Spiderfoot in action, it will completely change how you view your digital footprint forever. Look, we need to face reality here. Complete invisibility is just impossible in today's digital age, but actively managing your exposure is absolutely mandatory. Because nothing on the internet is ever truly deleted. You have to proactively manage what's out there rather than chasing some impossible dream of total invisibility. So, I want to leave you with this final provocative thought. If you audited yourself right now, what hidden details would you uncover? Check the links in the description below to start your own self audit. And hey, remember to subscribe to keep mastering your digital footprint with us. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you in the next explainer. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon, never missing the new update. Love you all.